Yeah, you have to think about it in terms of if you have 1 hour to work out and you're gonna do push, pull, or legs, that's a good way to think about it, because like if you were to just do chest the whole time, and I did this in college once, I did a whole chest workout, nothing but dumbbells, bench press, chest machines, and push-ups. My chest felt like it ripped apart, all the muscles, and I didn't work out for 3 or 4 days. And it didn't make me stronger. It just made me feel, I was at a level of soreness where it felt like I had actual death in my chest muscles. So let's take a push day, for example. If you do a push day, it will incorporate chest. It will also most likely incorporate triceps, and a multitude of those exercises. You might do some overhead accessories, so you're hitting different angles of a push. And in all honesty, the way I work out, I have a 3-day split. So I'm lower 1 day, upper. So on my upper body day, it's always a pushing, usually just a pushing strength main lift, which you guys see me do, like the bench press. And then it is, the accessories are actually pulling accessories. So I'm combining push and pull all in 1 day. But I'm pushing my limits on the weight on the strength move, which is usually a push move, either full horizontal or vertical. And then I'll usually do like a 2 exercise superset, which includes a push and a pull, like a dip and a pull up, or a bent over row and an overhead press. And I am challenging myself with the weight given, right? According to my goal. I have a strength goal. And a strength goal is usually a good goal because your muscles are going to get a lot more dense and stronger before they get bigger. So you don't have to worry about bulking up. And I'm never really sore with my 3-day split. In the infogram, or whatever the hell you want to call it, it was a 6-day split. Whereas you may do a little more isolation, like you might do on your first push day, your horizontal pushing stuff with accessories like triceps, carries, and then your second push day might be your overhead push day, right? With some accessory. Core is always involved. Your legs are always involved in some isometric fashion. And then the same thing with your pull day. On a 2-day pull split, you might do horizontal pulling, like a seal row where you're pulling back, or vertical pull where you're pulling down, followed by accessories, biceps, back flies. Even on a push accessory, you can do chest flies, right? On a machine. I don't usually do them. You want to be careful doing dumbbell chest flies and whatnot. But the more you isolate, typically what I've noticed, the more sore you're going to get. The more that you can do a globalized, if you want to use a fancy word, a globalized workout on the body where it's centered around one strength move. And usually that one strength move is going to hit the whole body. For example, a squat is hitting the whole body usually in some way, shape, or form. You got the weight up top, whether it's in the front or the back, goblet, or if you're holding them down doing a farmer squat, close stance, whatever you're doing, the upper body is always working. So this is why I'm usually doing legs first in the week, because I want to hit it when I'm fresh. That's the one thing I do differently than in the infographic. I'm hitting legs first day of the week, then I'm doing my upper body, and then I'm doing my full body, which usually has a little bit of a rotation between an upper body, lower body emphasis. So that's just a little bit of information for you to think about how you want to structure your workouts. It depends on your goals as well. If you're just starting out working out, you actually do want to do full body workouts. Moderately hit each part of the body if you're first starting out. If you're very well conditioned, the more conditioned and experienced you are, the more of a, I want to say, isolation workouts you can do, because you probably, the muscles can handle it, and you're at a level where you can work out 6 days a week. So if you played sports as a young one, think about what you've done the last 6 to 12 months, your activity levels, and that will give you a good indicator as to how to program your training. Hit me up for more information.